Why can't this be hell? Look at life. Look at what it is. Look at what it has become. Who's to say that hell don't start on fucking preheat? Who's to say that hell don't start on preheat before it get to its actual temperature? Now you preheat the oven, it ain't as hot as it's going to get if you putting it on 450 degrees. It's a preheat. So this life, some of us that's millennials, we remember life when it was good. Why can't this be a part of what hell was like? We remember life when it was good, and now we gotta live through how it is now. So we forced to have the memories of what it was like when it was good, and now we forced to go through life how it is now. Everything out of reach, prices is high, everything is unaffordable, it's chaos, people crashing out, it's violence. You know what I'm saying? Sex is just over sexualized, like it's just over, you know what I'm saying? It's like over fucking advertise, like like everything is like, we in a crazy, crazy ass time. And who are we to say that we never been here before, or we wouldn't remember anyway? You know what I'm saying? People like be saying shit like they was here before, and then they remember who they was and what they was doing when they was here before, and they came back to tell us and lead us. Like, I mean, we don't know, but it's like we want to be told like lies and shit, or we want to be like lied to, because it's like it give us hope. You know what I'm saying? It give us hope to believe that it is a better day, or things to be better. You see people pray about it, and people do a lot of things to like keep hope alive. But if I'm being honest, like it's more stuff that's happened to me that I've seen that's happening in this experience of life that would indicate this being more hell, like more of a punishment than a reward. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this shit feel like a punishment. Like, this don't feel like where we exist in that, or where we should be, where we should feel like, yo, we blessed. Like, you blessed to be doing all of this shit, because most of the people that's here on this earth don't feel that way. They only feel that way because, like, well, I guess I should feel, I guess I should appreciate being alive because I don't want to be dead, because of the stigma or the lore around life and death, and what death is and what death mean. And death is such a bad thing. Not being here is such a bad thing. But when you really, and mind you, this shit off the top, I don't even know where I'm going with this shit, but like, when you really, this shit just coming out, but like, when you really think about it, like, what if all of the shit that they told us was bad was actually good, or wasn't so bad? You know what I'm saying? But like I said, when you really see what this shit is, and how it's designed, and how it's like, how it's like set up, shit, I'll even say maybe coming back as a black person, being reincarnated as a black person, is a form of being in hell. And why would people say anything different than that? Because you want something to believe in. You want to feel good about yourself. It could be the ego. It could be something you read, or something you believe in. You know what I'm saying? Uh, a lot of I see a lot of people talk about melanin and how it connects and resonates with the sun. I'm not doubting that. I'm not doubting that at all. I'm not saying that what I'm saying is facts. I'm saying these are just thoughts, like because of the way we get treated as black people. And it's not just like, oh well, that was a wave of black people that went through that. It's generational. It's nonstop. My kids gonna probably go through that. Like, so that shit ain't gonna change. Racism ain't never gonna change. Uh, you know, um, being treated unfairly and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? That shit ain't going nowhere. Not here on this planet. Not within this existence. Not within this experience of, like, with this realm or this planet. This right here. This, I don't think that's ever going to change. The things that we see today and we're experiencing, they'll be like this 100, maybe 200, 300 years from now. Probably, it's an ongoing thing. That's what made me think, like, damn, do people reincarnate here because they weren't so good, or they reincarnate here as a punishment? Is this a punishment planet? You know what I'm saying? You come here to uh live out your punishment, or to, you know what I'm saying? Some people punishments is shorter than others. Mine, you shit. It was times I got on punishment for a week. I had friends that was on punishment for a whole summer for some shit that they did. I knew people that was on punishment for years. So it's like, I don't know, but I can't sit here and act like I'm sold and I just believe what people telling me, like, or people telling me I'm not believing what people telling me I should believe. I got questions, you know what I'm saying? I'm curious. I don't I don't I don't know. I don't know why the fuck I'm here. I don't know what I did in my past life. I can't just, like, I can no longer just uh go along with it. Like, you know what I mean? And just, like, not be curious. When you look into the world and you see how it is, and you see, like, the AI shit, you see what the kids about to have to go through, how they being raised, how they being, like, programmed, and bro, it's no good. That's bad. And the people in power here on this earth, on this planet, they're evil. I guess that's the devils. Not no red person, but, like, those are the devils. We are being controlled and manipulated, and yeah, and ran by devils, evil people. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I guess, the average person can't see past. I mean, I guess, like, the shit that's right in front of them, or see thing, like, maybe on a deeper level. Most people can't see stuff on, like, a deeper level. It's mainly surface level. But for me, I really do, like, wonder, like, damn. Of course, we're not going to think this is a hell, or a punishment, this life, because when you look at stuff, or when you see stuff, because I think us, like, where we at consciously, we only can see things a certain way anyway. Like, we can't see beyond a certain point based off our consciousness. But when you really look around, food, diseases, illnesses, disabilities, the economy, like, especially now, like I said, with things being out of reach, out of touch, like, not affordable, when you look at all of those things, and then you can kind of forget about that stuff, because you can see like, well, how could this be that if we get to get a house, or we get to get a car, or we get to go make money, or we get to eat what we want, buy what we want, we get to have sex, we get to have cell phones, we get to get the new stuff, and like, so that'll make you feel like, no, this can't be hell. This can't be, if I'm here as a human being right now, this can't be a punishment. How could this be a punishment when it's rewards? When it's like, how could it be a punishment when it's rewards too? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm on punishment, I'm not being rewarded anything if I'm on punishment. If this is a punishment, you can't give me a punishment and give me a reward at the same time. And I think that's why people can't see past that, because they feeling like, but damn, if this was hell, or if this was a prison planet, or if this was this, why would we be rewarded too? Or why would we be afforded the opportunity to do these things? But who said that was a fucking reward? Who said that was you being awarded? Who said that any of those things was good, or you should feel like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, man. It's just my thoughts, but it's like, I wonder, like, what if this shit really is hell? What if we in hell already? And it's not for the people that believe that the devil is this God that's underground, and it's this fire, and it's all this, you know what I'm saying? It's not for them people. This for people that can really dig deep and see past that, you know what I mean? And really, instead of believing what somebody is telling you, believe in what you see. Like, you get what I'm trying to say? Instead of like, this not for the people that's going to believe what people tell them, but rather believe what they see with their own two eyes. And if you look around and you see what's going on, and everything like that, and this experience and how it is, you might have some questions too. I'm saying, you might see it a little different. Of course, we got alcohol. Of course, yeah, we got weed. We got sex. We got music. We got things that we could do. But those things that I'm naming, amongst other things, could just be distractions from what this shit really is. What this shit really, yeah, like what this shit really is. Those things could be distractions. You know what I mean? But, and probably the only way to make it to heaven is to go within yourself. You know what I'm saying? And discover whatever it is you need to discover spiritually. You know what I'm saying? Within your soul. And maybe you know what I mean? Like, you know, because we do so much external shit. We don't really do enough internal. We do a lot of outside of ourselves shit. We don't do enough inside of us type of stuff, work and shit like that. So maybe that could be a way to free yourself from this shit, not return, you know what I'm saying, and elevate, you know what I'm saying, and maybe go to another level, another realm, another existence experience, you know what I'm saying. But I think it got to do with some shit we got to discover within ourselves, you know what I'm saying, in order to ascend, you know what I mean, and leave here with no regrets. I seen some shit that a lady said, and it was so deep. Like, a lot of people come back here on this earth through this, like, this hell type of experience or this punishment, because they're bullied into coming back, because they leave with regret, with burden, with guilt. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's through themselves or through other people, their children, you know, their family, friends, whatever, you know, they might feel like it was something they could have did to help that person that might have passed away, or certain shit, traumas, like they ain't letting go. And I think the best way to like leave here and not come back and like really ascend and like, I guess, escape is to leave here with nothing on your conscience, like nothing on your heart. You know what I'm saying? No regrets. Be free. You know what I'm saying? And not have any burden or, like I said, guilt, regrets, shame. You know what I mean? But I don't even know. That shit just came out me, bro. Like, that shit just crazy. Like, I just started spitting that shit. But that was really my thoughts. Like, you know what I mean? That shit crazy. Maybe that was like a download. I don't know.